Hello, my dear friends, and welcome back to this English Learning Podcast. My name is Kevin, and I'm very happy to be here with you today. Today, we will talk about something very simple, but very important: how to have better conversations and feel more confident when you speak English. Many of you may feel shy or nervous when speaking English with other people. Maybe before you speak, you think too much. Maybe after a conversation ends, you think to yourself, "Oh, I should have said that," or "Why did I say it like that?" I know that feeling very well, because I used to feel exactly the same. There were times when my brain completely stopped working right when I needed to say something simple or something smart. And that's when I realized an important truth. Speaking well is not about being perfect. It's about being present and a little prepared. It's about learning how to feel calm and natural when you talk. Today, I want to share with you some simple and practical ways to make conversations feel smoother, easier, and even enjoyable. These tips can help you talk with friends, meet new people, or speak to complete strangers with more confidence. First, let me share something personal. A long time ago, I felt nervous whenever I talked to people who seemed more successful or more confident than me. I often asked myself, "Do I belong here?" or "Am I good enough to talk to them?" Those thoughts made me quiet. They made me afraid. But then I learned something very important. I reminded myself that no one is better than me, and I am not better than anyone else. We are all just human beings. Once I started thinking this way, I felt free. Talking became easier. Conversations stopped feeling heavy. So if you are learning English, remember this: native speakers are not above you. Speaking English is not an exam. You are not performing. You are simply connecting. Even native speakers make mistakes when they speak. You belong in the conversation just like everyone else. After changing my mindset, I faced another problem. I didn't know what to say. Sometimes people would ask, "How was your week?" and my mind would go completely blank. I would answer, "Good," and then feel uncomfortable. Later, I realized something funny. I had never prepared for small talk. So now, before I meet people, I quickly think about my week. Did I do something interesting? Did I watch a movie? Did I try something new? I keep 2 or 3 simple ideas in my mind. Sometimes I even write short notes in a small notebook, things like "cooked a new dish" or "watched a good movie." This small habit helps me remember what to talk about later. If you are learning English, this trick can really help. Think about your day, your work, your hobbies, or something nice you noticed. Practice talking about it in English. That way, when someone asks you a question, you won't panic. But even if you are not prepared, it's okay. You can still start a conversation by noticing what's happening around you. One day, while waiting in a long line, I said to the person next to me, "Wow, the line is really long today." That simple sentence started a friendly conversation. You don't always need deep or serious topics. Just look around and talk about what you both see. If you're in a cafe, you can say, "This coffee smells really good," or "Do you come here often?" You don't need perfect English. You just need to be friendly. And the best part is, this works everywhere. At school, at work, at the gym, or even on the bus. You don't need big or difficult words. Simple English is enough. The goal is not to impress people. The goal is to connect. Talking is a skill. Just like learning music or swimming, the more you practice, the better you become. When I was younger, I avoided small talk because it felt uncomfortable. But when I started saying small things like "hello" or "how's your day" every day, I slowly improved. Think of it like exercise. If you practice a little every day, you become stronger. So don't wait for a perfect chance to practice English. Start with small moments. Ask for the time. Order food in English. Say thank you. Smile. Every small conversation helps you grow. Every mistake teaches you something new. And remember, mistakes are not bad. Mistakes are your teachers. Now let's talk about something very powerful: listening. Good conversation is not about speaking more, it's about listening better. When you truly listen, people feel comfortable and respected. Conversations feel natural. Sometimes I repeat what someone says. For example, if someone says, "I went hiking last weekend," I reply, "Oh really, you went hiking?" This shows interest and keeps the conversation going. You can also use simple phrases like, "That's nice," or "Tell me more." These small words make people feel heard. People don't need perfect English, they want attention and understanding. Talking to strangers can feel exciting. Talking to acquaintances, people you know but not well, can feel awkward. That's okay. Just keep it simple. Ask something easy like, "How's work going?" Talking to friends is easier because you can relax and be yourself. If you are learning English, practice with all kinds of people. Every conversation builds your confidence. I like to think of conversations like snowflakes. Each conversation is a small snowflake. When you talk again and again, snowflakes become a snowball. Over time, that snowball becomes a strong friendship. But if you stop talking, the snowball slowly melts. So stay in touch. You don't need long talks. A short message like, "How are you?" is enough to keep the connection alive. Sometimes conversations don't go well. Maybe they feel boring or uncomfortable. That happens to everyone. You can leave politely by saying things like, "It was great talking with you," or "I need to step away for a moment." Remember a few exit lines so you always feel confident. Now, here are a few tips that work in every conversation. First, be present. Focus on the person, not your mistakes. Second, repeat or paraphrase what people say. Third, always have a few topics ready. Food, music, and travel are great choices. Your goal is not to sound smart. Your goal is to make people feel comfortable. Learning English is not just about language, it's about confidence. Many people know English but are afraid to speak. The problem is fear, not ability. Speak slowly. Smile. Try again if needed. Communication is not a race, it's a dance. Practice even when you are alone. Talk to yourself. Describe your day. Record your voice. Write a short English journal. These habits help your brain and mouth work together. And remember, communication is not only words, it's also feelings. Your voice, your eyes, and your smile all speak. Speak with kindness. Speak with heart. So don't try to be perfect. Be real. Keep practicing. Keep speaking. Keep believing in yourself. Every time you speak English, you are building a bridge to the world. And one day, you will speak freely and confidently, without fear. Until then, keep going. Your voice matters.